Hey guys, what's going on? Back at you again, another video. And my last video, I did an unboxing of the Project A collection on 4K Blu-ray, and I have a lot of views on that, so I appreciate everybody for checking out that video and everything. And today is going to be another Jackie Chan themed video today. It's not going to be a review or anything, but if any of you guys want to see a review on that particular box set, on how the movies look and everything, feel free to let me know in the comments section below, and I'll do that whenever I get a chance to. But today is going to be talking about Jackie Chan's Who Am I, and this is going to be a comparison video. I haven't done a video like this for a while where I'm comparing the American release and the original Hong Kong release version. That's a little bit longer. And everybody knows this one. If you're in America, you know this one. This one is 100 and I think 108 minutes long, and yeah, it's a fantastic movie. It really is. And a lot of people say it's Jackie Chan's best movie. Well, one of his best movies, and I agree. It's on my top 10 Jackie Chan films of all time. I think it's excellent. Jackie Chan and Benny Chan do a great job directing it, and it's just a fun movie. And I came across, I actually bought this. I imported this from Australia. It is the original. It is the actual American release DVD. So that's good. I just had to import it from another country, which was a pain in the ass because I ordered it and then it came damaged, and then I had to tell the seller, so he sent me another copy for free. So that was pretty cool of him. And so it took me a while to actually get this, quite a few years ago, but it took a long time. But hey, well worth it. Great movie. And I came across this bad boy a couple years ago on eBay. Actually, someone was doing a bid for this movie, and I was the only one who bid. So I got it for a pretty decent price. I got it for I think around $7, I think, or maybe close to $8, I think. So yeah, very good. And both these are very rare and hard to find movies on DVD, unfortunately. This is the original, excuse me, the original Hong Kong release DVD from Universal Laser and Video Co. That's their logo right there, and there's the back of it. And you see how it's all in English at the top, and then it's in Chinese right there. So yeah, this one is actually 2 hours long, so it's a little bit longer than this. And I'm gonna explain the differences and everything. So, obviously, it is in English still. There are certain scenes, where he's in Africa and stuff like that. Even though he's speaking English, being Jackie, his English is still, dubbed over in Cantonese for some reason. And this also has only English subtitles throughout the whole movie. You can't get rid of them. I tried and I couldn't do it, unfortunately. So that was a pain in the ass. But basically what happens is the difference between this one and this one is that we see what actually happens to him in the international cut, but we actually don't see what happens to him until towards the end, where he's in the interrogation. He's being interrogated and everything, and he's flashing back and stuff like that. And there's also a scene cut out of where him and this young African boy, Baba, Jackie picks up a lion cub, which is that picture right there, and Baba runs away, and of course he's thinking everything's fine, and he thinks the lion cub is cute and everything, and then the mom lion comes in and she's pissed, and she chases after Jackie, and he runs up a tree, and then she pretty much almost kills him and everything, and which is a pretty funny scene. And that was cut from the American release, and also there's also a tribal dance sequence that's in this that was cut out of this movie. Well, out of this version, not movie, but this version of the movie. And there was also him explaining to a girl that he meets on his situation is cut out of this version that appears in this version. And yeah, so it isn't really a whole lot different. I mean, it is like, well, I can say like there is some differences compared to these two, but honestly, it's not like a whole lot. They didn't like trim it severely like a lot of his other films that were distributed by New Line Cinema when they brought him here to America, like Mr. Nice Guy, Jackie Chan's First Strike, and everything. Like this is one of the ones that was this one in The Legend of Drunken Master, aka Drunken Master 2. These ones are actually the least edited out of his movies that were brought to America, and I appreciate that. The Mr. Nice Guy and Jackie Chan's First Strike American releases were trimmed severely, which is a shame, and they changed all the music and stuff like that, which was weird, and they even used some of the same music from the other movies, which is stupid, in my opinion. But that's, that's another video. I'll be doing a comparison for Jackie Chan's First Strike, the original Hong Kong cut version and the American release version. I'll be doing that video next, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, it's the second one to be. It's the second film to be shot in English for Jackie Chan. Even though it's a Hong Kong production, he shot it in English. And of course, there's scenes like where like the African people they speak their language and there's English subtitles, but it's mainly in English throughout, and phenomenal action fight sequences in this movie. Not much said about it, but everybody already knows. Jackie loses his memory after an accident, and he's the only one in his team that survives a crash, and he pretty much tries to figure out who he is. And I've done a review on this movie as well, so if you want to check out my review, go check that out. And it's not going to be like a review like of the movie. I'm just telling you like the plot line if you don't know what it's about. And also there's people going after him, and he doesn't understand why, and he's trying to figure out who he is, and pretty much to get his memory back and everything. And it's a very interesting story. Great scenery. The scenery in Africa is beautiful. And there's that crazy infamous stunt where he slides down the skyscraper building. That's like a ramp sort of thing. It's like a tall skyscraper, and it has one of those all those windows that are like a ramp sort of thing, and he just slides down without any harness or anything. It's absolutely fucking insane. It's awesome though, and that's why we love Jackie Chan, because he does all that crazy ass shit. He doesn't do that stuff anymore because he's up there in age. He just turned 70, so he's definitely toned it down quite a bit over the years. You can't blame him because he's already done so much shit to his body. He's broken pretty much any bone you can think of in his body. That's absolutely crazy. And some of the stuff, it's surprising that he's even still alive, especially from this, because, that skyscraper stunt alone is like one of the most craziest stuff he's ever done in his life. It's actually, if you look it up on YouTube, it's the top 10 craziest stunts that Jackie Chan did that almost got himself killed. This one, the finale fight, is one of them. Like when he slides down the building, that's featured in that video, and a bunch of his other movies too that are included in there. It's a good video to watch on YouTube. You can look that up, and you can even watch people react to it too. But yeah, this one's really rare to come by, and it's available like in English and Mandarin, and the subtitles are Chinese, traditional simplified, and English subtitles. I kind of wish it was one of those that were actually burned into the film, where like the African people are speaking in their language and stuff like that, and I'll have subtitles throughout the movie, in my opinion, because sometimes they can be kind of distracting. So that's literally my only complaint about this one. I'm hoping that 88 Films or Warner Archive Collection gets the rights to this, and they can have both the original cut version and the international cut. That would be awesome. So if any of you guys from 88 Films or Warner Archive Collection are watching this, please do this. Like, please release it on Blu-ray and put both cuts of the movie on there. That will be awesome because you guys are doing so well with what you guys are doing recently with the Project A, Gorgeous, Super Cop, um, you know, um, all kinds of stuff you guys have done that have just been amazing. Or even Arrow Video, should even do it. All I know is that someone needs to do something with it because um, it would be something that will give us fans, what we want. And this movie definitely needs, an international Blu-ray release. There is a Blu-ray release by Umbrella. It's an Australian import, but I heard that Blu-ray is not that great, so I never bothered to buy it. You can buy it, but it's actually quite a bit of money, and I actually heard it's not really all that great, so I don't care to buy it. I'm only gonna buy it if it's actually like released by Warner Archive, Arrow Video, or 88 Films, or Shout Factory. Somebody put it on something, please, because we need a perfect Blu-ray release for this movie. We need 2 cuts of it. We need the whole 9 yards. There isn't really much features on either of these, really, so we definitely need more, behind the scenes stuff or interviews or something. That would be awesome too, because like the special features on these are pretty, plain Jane, and like there's a trailer for 2 of these and stuff like that. Not really all that special. So we definitely need a special edition release Blu-ray for this. That'd be awesome. And yeah, if you like Jackie Chan, I recommend checking out both versions. I'd say the best version is probably the Hong Kong version because they cut out all the good stuff for the international cut, which they usually do that. But like I said, this is one of the American cuts that actually can stand. Some of the other ones, like Mr. Nice Guy, the international version, I didn't really care much about. I mean, growing up, I loved it, but then knowing how much they cut out, I really started to stay away from that cut more. Same with I mean, I still enjoy like the international cut for Mr. Nice Guy, but I still think that the original Hong Kong cut's a lot better to watch. And same with the longer cut of First Strike and not Mr. Nice Guy, Rumble in the Bronx. Excuse me. And I think that that's how they should have been made. That's how they should have been brought here to America. They shouldn't have been, trimmed severely. Excuse me. Yeah, because I feel like that they just cut out a lot of good stuff in there for those movies. So, but that's just my opinion, and it's what it is. Some companies are like, yeah, well, we're just gonna cut out a lot of good stuff and whatever because of pacing, which I get that, but still, like you trimmed out like a good majority of the film. It's like, why did you do that? And then you use the same music for each movie. It's like, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. If anybody knows why they would do that, feel free to let me know because I don't understand it, and I'm sure a lot of you people out there who are watching this don't understand it either. But yeah, Jackie Chan is my favorite action star of all time. And if you like Jackie Chan, go watch it. I'd say probably watch this version and then watch the original cut version, or you can watch the original cut version if you want to, if you can get your hands on it. If you rent it, you're likely gonna get this one, but if you come across this one, definitely pick it up. If you find it for cheap, I suggest you get it because it's worth quite a bit. Same with this. If you find it dirt cheap, you might as well get it because it's out of print. You're probably never going to find it again, and that's exactly what's happened with me. I've got them on the internet before, and I've never seen them again for a decent amount of price. So you got to take your chances and take advantage of your chances. You know what I mean? So yeah, great movie. Love this movie. It's one of my all-time favorite Jackie Chan movies of all time. It's on my top 10, like I said before. And if you guys agree with me, let me know in the comments below. What's your favorite scene? Is it your favorite Jackie Chan movie, or is it one of your favorite Jackie Chan movies, or if it's one of your least favorite movies of his? Let me know. And I'd love to hear from you guys. And stay tuned for when I do a comparison for Jackie Chan's First Strike, aka Police Story 4 First Strike. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace.